Hey guys, it's David with Great Choice Audio Video. Hey, today we have a new video on a series from DMF Lighting. We're going to do several videos here in the very near future, talking to you guys and showing you all what DMF has to offer. Anytime you're talking about specialized lighting, custom lighting, whether it's a retro or new construction, DMF is what we're going to do. So there's lots of options with DMF, and I just want to explain to you guys all the different options that are available and why we would choose, a DMF light over a standard, LED bulb of some sort from a big box store or what have you. So again, this is going to be in places that light is important. A lot of you guys have nice pieces of artwork that you want it to look its best, and obviously you paid a lot of money for it, so you want all the colors to pop. Well, if you put a terrible quality, non-quality light on that piece of artwork, it's not going to show all the vibrant colors like it should. It's not going to get the best, it's not going to show its best quality. So with having good light and doing light properly and creating layers, and I'll talk more about layers in the upcoming videos, because we're going to do several videos on creating layers and why do we create layers and how to properly place lights in a room. Unfortunately today you see a lot of rooms that are lit poorly. Not only the wrong kind of lights, the wrong amount of lights, and where they're placed and all those sort of things, and how they're creating shadows and not really lighting up the subject that you're trying to light up. So again, this is just an intro video on DMF and what DMF has to offer. These are the DID series, and you can get it in square, and you can also get it in round. You can get it in multiple sizes, from a 4-inch square to a 4-inch round, 8-inch round, 8-inch square, all those sort of things. Now, what makes DMF super special is the quality of light. So DMF uses modules, and what's really cool about these modules is they're interchangeable in the field. So you can order them as a fixed, 2700K all the way up to 4000K, but then they have optics that you could field change out of the job sites. So if you need a 15 degree, 25 degree, wide flood, 40, 60 degree flood, you can change that with just optics. Super awesome, guys. So the quality of light is just so much better using these, and these are all interchangeable. So let's say we are doing square lights in the whole house, and there's way more options what I'm showing you guys here, but if you're just doing a spot, and these are nice. These trims are nice, heavy-duty metal that there's no light gaps whatsoever, so they fit nice and snug on the cans. And these can be retro or new construction, as I'm showing new construction can here, a new construction can here for round. And but you can change out your trims super easy to any of these fixtures. So the way it works is they just go in and twist. And that's it. So now you have a nice, no light leaking around the outside edges, and this is going to fit into your can. Or if you just need a nice square trim, maybe you want a little different look on a square trim. Maybe you want a wall wash that's diffused. Or maybe you're going totally custom and you want all your fixtures don't have any trim on the outside. You want to be flush with the sheetrock. You can go with a flangeless, where you're screwing this into the sheetrock and then you're mudding over to the edges. That's totally cool. Or if let's say you're round, you got a round flange. Same thing. And round, you have your own spot. Round, you also have a flangeless, where you're sheetrocking, tape, mud, and texture all the way to the edges, so no trim. Round also has a wall wash as well. And then they have a couple more round of different sizes. Now this one right here, you'll see in the back. So this is using a DMF can for it to connect onto the back. Here, I'll show you guys again. So it's using their cans. Easily, module goes in, slides, and that's it. Super nice. But again, let's say you don't have DMF cans. Your house has already been built, and you have your typical 4-inch cans or 6-inch cans, and you can retro by using these type of trims. So they go inside of your can, and then they just spring load inside, holding it nice and tight. Now, DMF makes your fixed modules, like I said, 2700K all the way to 4000. But they also make what we call warm dimming. And their warm dim is all the way up to 3000K. So at full brightness, 3000K, super nice white light. But then they dim all the way down to 1800K off the single module. So warming up the room, that's called why it's called warm dim. And the quality of the light is incredible. It consistently stays at 93 plus CRI, which those of you who don't know, CRI stands for Color Rendering Index. And that's the way that it is compared naturally to daylight or incandescent light. So the higher the CRI, guys, the higher the quality of the bulb. So typically in a big box store, or typically LED bulbs, you may only see an 80 to a 90 CRI, where we're at 93 plus, because it's going to give you the best color, natural colors from the subject. So another cool module is the adjustable module. Again, this could be ordered as a fixed 2700 to a 4000K, or it could also be ordered as warm dimming. And the nice thing about this, it's totally customizable, meaning you can adjust it any way, up, all the way like this. Boom. Super nice. So if you're trying to spot a particular subject, and then by depending how wide you want the beam spread, it could be a 15 degree, 25 degree, and so on. So if you're just trying to hit a certain piece of artwork or a certain niche, this comes in handy. And then there's also all these optics. So these are the optics I was talking about earlier, where you can literally change these out to the module and allowing you to achieve different spreads, like narrow spread of 15 degrees or a wide flood of 60 degrees. Super cool, guys. So the options are endless. The quality of light is so far much better. And they come with a 10-year warranty. So they are definitely a step above your typical lighting. And so when lighting matters, DMF is definitely something to look at. And again, guys, we're going to have some videos coming out where we're going to do some demonstrations. We're going to go into a home that we have coming up that's going to show terrible lighting. I mean, it's all LED Cree lighting, which we thought was decent, so a few years ago. But they've all changed over time, over just a few years. You could tell they're all purchased at the same time, but you could tell that there's different color temperatures. The tones don't match up. And the light is just overall horrible because it was just placed in the center of the room. And again, we're talking about layers. It's not lighting the correct areas in the room to make it look its best. So we're going to go over all that later, guys, and we hope you stay with us and follow us. If you guys haven't subscribed, please subscribe to the channel, because we have a lot of cool videos coming out on all these types of things with lighting and super awesome audio and video pieces of equipment that we install every single day. Now, one last piece I want to add in is dimming capabilities. That's one big plus that DMF has over your typical bulb on the market today. Most of your bulbs on the market today can only dim down to 5%. and even that you're kind of lucky. There's some we've seen it's only gone down to 20%. Where we did a house a few years ago, and the client went to a big box store to buy his own bulbs, thinking he could save some money, and put all these bulbs through the house, and we put in nice quality dimmers, and we go to dim the lights down to a slow fade from full on to off, and they flickered like crazy when they got to a certain point because they're just not a quality bulb. Well, DMF can consistently and guaranteed dimming on all your big major brand dimmers out there down to 1%. And that's huge, guys, very huge, especially when you're talking about dedicated areas like a theater room, or even a bedroom, living room, where you really want to create layers by dimming certain loads down to certain percentages. So again, guys, we're super excited to show you what all DMF has to offer here in the near future with some demonstration videos, and we'll have those going hopefully sooner than later. So we hope you guys enjoy the video. Can't wait to show you more. Guys, any questions, comments, please leave them down below. And until next time, guys, we'll see you on the next one. Thanks.